We're live for the first time in in a little bit. We're gonna be focusing on probably. Oh shit! My camera's moved. I think today I want to take it easy. We're probably just gonna do Unity localization. Excuse me. Which also means we need to get into Unity UI toolkit.
UI toolkit is
Video game localization.
User interfaces are a significant part of anyone's game development journey. No matter what kind of game you're working on, you're probably, at some point in time, also developing a user interface for your users to, well, interface with. There are a ton of different approaches to UI tooling, both within engines and available from a number of different third-party providers. If you're watching this video, you're probably using Unity, and if you're like me, you probably also have a love-hate relationship with Unity's default UI system. I think you'll agree that while it's a fairly robust set of tools, Unity UI definitely comes with a lot of drawbacks. There's a somewhat arcane familiarity required in understanding how all of the components work with one another in order to achieve a result that looks good. And it seems that Unity have also understood the limitations involved because over the past couple of years, they've been working on an alternative. And while I've been keeping my eye on it, it hadn't really been something that I was excited to talk about or even use. Many of the features were pretty bare bones, and it just seemed easier to go with what I knew. So I was hanging out in Unity UI land for the time being. However, as of this talk at Unite in 2023, showcasing a number of different improvements added to the latest version of the package, things changed, and I'm now well and truly on board the train to UI Toolkit Town. Hi there, I'm Matt, and welcome to Game Dev Guide. In this episode, we're going to take a look at some of the key things you might need to know in order to get started working with Unity's UI Toolkit at runtime. We're going to take a look at how we can build out a simple main menu in the UI Builder and how to animate between different states of our interface. We'll look at how to build a custom component in C# and how we can expose properties and behaviors to be usable inside the UI Builder window. We'll then look at how to use the Painter tools to draw our own radial progress bar component from scratch. And finally, we'll look at how we can bind game data to our components so they update themselves to represent the data automatically. Now, I know I mentioned it in the intro, and some of you may be new here, so you may be thinking, wait a minute, there's a fully functional runtime UI solution in Unity already. And yes, there is. In fact, I have multiple videos here on the channel that navigate around some of the many drawbacks of Unity's old UI system. There's also the even older IAM GUI, which I've also touched briefly on in the past, but that mostly just became useful for editor tooling rather than runtime, and in modern Unity versions, the majority of the editor code has now been replaced and is rendering inside the UI Toolkit now anyway, so I won't be diving into that here. The point is, for the past couple of years, there have been two main solutions in place, Unity UI or the new UI Toolkit framework. And frankly, up until Unity 2023.2, and moving forward to Unity 6, I'd have argued UI Toolkit was a waste of your time for runtime work. However, there were some key changes made to the package in 2023.2 that has shifted the pendulum slightly, and working with UI Toolkit is now much more pleasurable than it was previously. So while many of the topics I talk about in today's video will still apply generally, you'll probably want to be using the latest version of UI Toolkit to get the most out of the toolset. It's worth pointing out though that UI Toolkit seems like the future of Unity, however, it's still in development, which if you're a Unity veteran, you're all too familiar with. Like most things in game development, a lot of this is going to require nuance for you to decide whether moving to UI Toolkit is a valuable decision for you and your project. So hopefully this video can act as a case study.
I think that it's production ready now in 6.
And help you make that decision. There are pros and cons to both UI toolsets. There are a lot of things I like about UI Toolkit, especially some of the affordances that it gives when it comes to animation, styling, and reusability. But it's also a very different way of working, and the entire thing is closer to a web development workflow, which, depending on your disposition, is either a pro or a con. For me, I think it's actually one of its biggest strengths because one of the industry's largest third-party solutions, Coherent UI, uses virtually the same web-based design philosophy. Coherent has been in many well-known indie and AAA titles, so there's a robust history of proven products there. Taking that idea, but integrating its concepts further into your engine and relying on the power of C# rather than JavaScript hooks makes a lot of sense to me, and I can see why they opted to go this route. Not only does it become an accessible solution for UI and UX artists in the industry who are more familiar with web-based UI design, opening up the pool of developers you can hire, but as an aside, you're also allowing users to harness the wealth of knowledge that exists online online for that type of interface design, and there is a lot of it. That said, for a lot of people, the web design approach is horrible, and the amount of boilerplates you need to write to get anything up and running sucks, so your mileage may vary. What I'm saying is I get it. As many regular viewers of this channel would know, I'm very, very familiar with Unity's UI system at this point. Design and workflow philosophies aside though, the biggest drawbacks from a feature standpoint of UI Toolkit is the lack of custom shaders and world space support. So if those are two things you desperately need in your game, you'll need to figure out some workarounds or hold off until Unity adds support for them. I fully recommend, as many regular viewers of this channel would know, I'm very, very familiar with Unity's UI system at this point. Design and workflow philosophies aside though, the biggest drawbacks from a feature standpoint of UI Toolkit is the lack of custom shaders and world space support. So if those are two things you desperately need in your game, you'll need to figure out some workarounds or hold.
I think that's been added, right? Yeah, world space is there now. Yeah, I think
hold off until Unity adds support for them. I fully recommend checking out the UI roadmap on Unity's website, as this will give you a bit more of an overview on what features exist and what they're looking to work on next. I'll post a link in the description down below. So with all that said and out of the way, let's jump in and get started working with UI Toolkit for runtime. I have a small scene here.
Let's take a look. I'm going to be taking today very slowly. I am still very sick. I am not going to make it to class tomorrow, which blows because I do enjoy my class. Oh, interesting. My toolkit to create user interface is positioned in the 3D world among other scene objects. High runtime performance. Profiling tools and achieving high performance. Anchoring UI elements to the scene objects. Automatically follow them. Wait, this isn't already there? This is kind of critical. All right.
Here, where the player can drive around a little road network. Right now, if I hit play, I go straight into the game. But I'd prefer if we had a little main menu for the player to be greeted by before they start playing the game. Nothing too complex, just a simple play button, maybe an options button, and an exit button should suffice, I think.
Ooh.
So let's take a look at how we can build something like that inside of UI Toolkit. Let's open up the UI Builder by going to Window, UI Toolkit, UI Builder. This is a visual editor Unity have created for us to more easily build out UI Toolkit interfaces. You see, unlike Unity UI, where we have components that...
Hey man, Adona. How are you feeling today? I haven't seen you streaming. I feel like I keep missing you or something. Wait, are you streaming right now? No, no, you're not. Yeah. I caught the Rona. And Rona flattens me every time I get it. It like really fucks me up. It's so bad. Yeah. The last time I had it, I was like out of commission for like 2 weeks. I couldn't do anything. It was like literally bedridden for an entire week. This time, I've been kind of back and forth between the bed and my desk, and I've been able to do a little bit of work. So I got the rag dolls working, which I'm really happy with. Yeah, so I come over here. Yeah, it works. We There's still no engine brake. So I'm gonna need to fix that, but I think today I just want to focus on UI stuff. Figure that's gonna be easy to easy 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 to work with. I should say. There's no rolling anime. There's no rolling though. Vehicles in video games don't roll. They're hovercrafts. Wheel friction is faked. So you just kind of just yeah. Just don't destroy the illusion. I just pre-ordered. I don't know what this is. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Yeah, these are really advanced hover cars. That's one hell of a hover car. Doesn't it look pretty? What you do is when you're not applying gas, you apply a backwards force. And that simulates engine braking because braking is just applying a backwards force. Dun, 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 hovercraft. I sound so full of life right now. You're jealous of how good I feel.
To control the look and layout of our visual interfaces, UI Toolkit uses 2 or 3 independent script components and separates the visual, data, and functional layouts from the actual styling of the interface itself in the form of a UXML file for the layout, a USS file for the styling, and a C# file for the functionality. We'll explore some of the
Unity assets. Yeah, asset store. UI. UI packs. I like free. Casual game sounds. Cartoon UI pack. I don't think we're. I want this look for now, I think. But this look does not come with this pack, does it? Oh well. Halftone free effects pack. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how long I'm gonna last today. I might. I might clonk out early. I don't know if I've got 8 hours in me today. Flat pack. I might go lay down. Call it a day. Earlier than I usually would. I'm gonna try and stay up as long as I possibly can and get some work done. But I don't know how long I'll last. Uh I have like this much energy right now. I'm struggling right now and we're 18 minutes into this. And I've done effectively nothing.
UI Toolkit is
affordances of this further in the video, but for now all you need to know is that the UI Builder essentially composes the UXML file and the USS file for you under the hood while you're using it. You don't need to use the UI Builder to create runtime UI. If you want to go full hog and code all of the UXML and USS files yourself, you absolutely can. I just find the UI Builder useful and it's how I like to work. In order to preview this properly, let's go into our hierarchy here and choose Match Game View. Then let's save our XML file here, and let's also create a new USS file and save that too. The base canvas settings here just act as a way to preview our UI on something, but don't actually get stored as part of the UI.
Okay, so I go. One sec. Let me bring this over. I here? Right, I was.
Entity queries.
That's not the one that I wanted.
So we're just kind of switching back and forth between these two animations.
Where the fuck did it go? Where did I put this?
Set and our
Here.
Strength.
Where the fuck did I put this? It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Really, the default ones was
Wait, did I? Where did I? Oh, there it is. No, that's not the right one either. That's Code Monkey. Where did? Oh, I just had it. Did I accidentally close the window that I wanted? I think I did. Unity UI toolkit.
As you can see, I've just set it to
This is literally the one that I was wanting to bring over, and apparently I did.
As you can see, I've just set it to be the scene camera so I can get a good preview for how it will look. I want a
Okay.
full screen panel here, so let's create a root visual element.
Okay, I'm gonna go back here.
And yes, there is. In fact, I have multiple videos here on the channel that the point is, for the past couple of years, version, like most things like this, is well-known indie and with web-based UI design a lot. Its drawbacks from a feature standpoint, I fully recommend checking it out of the way. I go straight into the game and should suffice, I think. This interface itself in the form of a so Unity have created for us to more in playing the game. Nothing too complex, just a simple play button, maybe an options button, and an exit button should suffice, I think. So let's take a look at how we can build something like that inside of UI Toolkit. Let's open up the UI Builder by going to Window, UI Toolkit, UI Builder.
Window.
This is a visual editor Unity have created for us to more easily build.
Manadono, did you win Kappa today? Did you make all the winnings?
Out UI Toolkit interfaces. You see, unlike Unity UI, where we have components that control the look and layout of our visual interfaces, UI Toolkit uses 2 or 3 independent script components and separates the visual, data, and functional layouts from the actual styling of the interface itself in the form of a UXML file for the layout, a USS file for the styling, and a C# file for the functionality. We'll explore some of the affordances of this further in the video, but for now, all you need to know is that the UI Builder essentially composes the UXML file and the USS file for you under the hood while you're using it. You don't need to use the UI Builder to create runtime UI. If you want to go full hog and code all of the UXML and USS files yourself, you absolutely can. I just find the UI Builder useful and it's how I like to work. In order to preview this properly, let's
Wait, why are you not playing? Is your subscription up? I thought you still had a year. August, okay. Did you forget about it? Is that what happened? Ah, give me 1 sec. I think I'm gonna go grab some more tea. Gonna go do the British thing and have tea. Be right back. Cheers. waiting on the water. You know, man, I don't know. You gotta microwave the water, right, to make tea. You know, get your cup, microwave it, put some water in it, microwave the water, dump the tea bag in. That's how you make a cup of tea, right? Uh-oh, I think I scared Manadono away. Are you saying that you don't like microwaved tea? Well, how else are you supposed to get hot water? It takes so long to heat it up on the stove. I'll be right back. By the way, I'm not actually microwaving my tea water. I have a kettle like a human being. I'm just waiting for it to finish boiling. From the hot tap. Good God. No, there. My kettle's done. I'll be right back. No, we technically have two kettles. One of them's just broken because it's so old. It stopped kettling. So now we use that one to stage water before it goes into the fridge. Because my girlfriend likes to have boiled water. Peak technology, grip check. Yeah, it's a 2 liter. It's a 2 liter, I think, if I'm not mistaken. 2 liter. Let's see. It's not a fancy thing. Kind of looks like this. Brand starts with a B. We have two of them, the same brand. They almost look identical. The bottoms are a little bit different, though. But yeah, when people are like, but how else am I supposed to heat water? And it's just like, buy a fucking kettle. You have tea often. Buy a fucking kettle. They're so useful. Microwave is not the correct spot to be doing to be putting water. Mm. It kind of looks like this, but I thought you had the Keurig gooseneck. No, it starts with B. Kettles aren't even that expensive. And they save so much time. Let's see if I can find it. I doubt that they're gonna have the exact one that I have. The exact one I have, but I'll probably have something close. Ooh, brand. I think that's the brand. Hey, there it is. That's what I have. It's nice and simple, right? Hmm. Is this a good brand? I actually don't know. I'm not familiar with, like, I think the only thing that we have from this brand is the kettle. Looks like they make some nice stuff. Let's go shop. Oh, they have espresso machines and everything. Oh, they have a coffee grinder? We're back in the 70s. Oh, are they not good anymore? I think you would know better than me. Anyways, I like my I like my kitchenware dumb, so I don't want it to connect to an app. And I want it to be super basic. I don't want it to be like fancy. I just want something basic that works. Basic and works well is the right way to go. For my coffee machine, I have a Zeroshi. I really like Zeroshi. Actually, I have this one. That's my coffee maker. Right there. I just have drip coffee in the morning. Fuck it. I don't need anything fancy. It's a fucking tank, though. I love it. 10 out of 10. Gets the job done. Oh, which one? I am not familiar with Russell Hobbs. It's probably because they don't sell in Canada. I try to buy well-built quality products that will last a long time. That's kind of the goal.
Let's go into our hierarchy here and choose Match Game View. Then let's save our XML file here. And let's also create...
That's why I go for like, I want basic stuff. Like I don't want bells and whistles and like fanciness. I just want, hey, this is just gonna work, right?
Need to know is that the UI builder essentially composes the UXML file and the USS file for you under the hood while you're using it. You don't need to use the UI builder to create runtime UI. If you want to go full hog and code all of the UXML and USS files yourself, you absolutely can. I just find the UI builder useful and it's how I like to work. In order to preview this properly, let's go into our hierarchy here and choose Match Game View. Then
Okay. So we open this up and we say match game view. Ooh.
Then let's save our XML file here. And let's also create a new USS file and save that too. Match Game View. Then let's save our XML file here. And let's also preview this properly. Let's go into our hierarchy here and choose Match Game View. Then let's save our XML file here.
AeroPress, my favorite one cup at a time. Yeah, but you're making for one. I make for 2 to 3 people at a time.
And let's also create a new USS file and save that too.
Ooh, hot, hot, hot.
The base canvas settings here just act as a way to preview our UI on something, but don't actually get stored as part of the UI. As you can see, I've just set it to be the scene camera, so I can get a good preview for how it will.
What? There we go. Booyah.
Look. I want a full screen panel here, so let's create a root visual element and set our style. We'll add a new USS selector called panel to this element, and then select that selector up here. A new USS selector called panel here, so let's create a root visual element and set our style. We'll add a new USS selector called panel to this element, and then select that selector up here, and choose some base properties for this selector. One of the things I really like about this new workflow and the more CSS-like approach is how you can build modular behaviors with stylings. Stylings sort of become component-like. For instance, we could add a hidden selector here that when added simply changes the visibility of the component. This can be super useful for making changes to your UI at runtime, as you can simply use C# code to add and remove classes from elements and drastically change how it behaves. Next, I'll add a visual element to contain our logo and our buttons. I want it to be in the center, so I'll actually set the flex properties on the panel selector to align to the center of the panel. A lot of this behavior carries over from CSS and is way out of scope for me to explain to you in this video, so if you're unfamiliar with how things work in Webland, I'll leave some good resources for learning CSS below. Alright, with that set up, let's start adding some buttons. Unity has a number of built-in components here that we can use, similar to the ones that existed in Unity's UI. So let's grab 3 of these button components, but then let's add the class selectors into our own USS, and then let's override the visuals of these buttons a bit until we get something we like. Finally,
It's for me. So I'm gonna create a panel. Or is a panel a thing? I didn't quite catch what he did here for that panel.
We'll add a
Oh,
new
he just. Wait, what?
base canvas settings here just act as a way to preview our UI on something, but don't actually get stored as part of the UI. As you can see, I've just set it to be the scene camera, so I can get a good preview for how it will look. I want a full screen panel here, so let's create a root visual element and set our style.
Root visual element. Okay. Want a visual element.
We'll add a new USS selector called panel to this element.
My head's starting to hurt. Good luck, Manadano. Sure, I can make a panel. Oops. Wait, is that then? Oh, okay.
And a root visual element and set our style.
Mhm.
We'll add a and get a good preview for how it will look. I want a full screen panel here, so let's create a root visual element and set our style. We'll add a new USS selector called panel to this element. So let's create a root visual element and set our style. We'll add a new USS selector called panel to this element. And then select that selector up here and choose some base.
That selector's not showing up. Add new selector. Oh, there it is.
Properties for this selector.
Feels like that's an error. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just want to play video games. For a bit, but I know that I won't.
One of the things I really like about this new workflow and the more CSS-like approach is how you can build modular behaviors with stylings. Stylings sort of become component-like. For instance, we could add a hidden selector here that when added simply changes the visibility of the component. This can be super useful for making changes to your UI at runtime, as you can simply use C# code to add and remove classes from elements and drastically change how it behaves. Next, I'll add a visual element to contain our logo and our buttons. I want it to be in the center, so I'll actually set the flex properties on the panel selector.
Okay. There.
To align to the center of the panel.
Okay.
A lot of this behavior carries over buttons and drastically change how it behaves. Next, I'll add a visual element to contain our logo and our buttons. I want it to be in the center, so I'll actually set the flex properties on. On the panel selector to align to the center of the panel. A lot of this behavior carries over from CSS and is way out of scope for me to explain to you in this video, so if you're unfamiliar with how things work in Webland, I'll leave some good resources for learning CSS below. Alright, with that set up, let's start adding some buttons. So if you're unfamiliar with how things work in Webland, I'll leave some good resources for learning CSS below. All right, with that set up,
You got there.
let's start adding some buttons. Unity has a number of built-in components here that we can use, similar to the ones that existed in Unity 2i. So let's grab 3 of these button components.
Sure. Button. 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 And button.
But then let's add the class selectors into our own USS, and then let's override the visuals of these buttons a bit until we get something we like.
This is size. It's min max. Not really something we care about. Well, these are inline styles. Why am I not able to fill you? Is it because the parent doesn't have a minimum maximum? Oh, let's go with pixels. Auto? There we go. Hmm.
Finally, I'd like to get this logo here on the menu, and so let's add a visual element on the edge here and name this logo. In our logo selector, we'll select our image and set the scale value to scale to fit. And I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. Obviously, it's kind of basic, but it'll do the job. If we take a look in preview mode, we'll notice that our buttons don't really react to any hover events, and they should, so let's fix that. Much like normal CSS, we can use special selector events to change the style of our visual elements depending on certain input states, such as hover or focus. Let's add a new hover selector for our buttons, and then simply change the background color. As you can see, the state now changes when we hover over the element. The cool thing about the selector approach that would be much more difficult to support in Unity's previous UI system is that, as you can see, we can adjust any of these other values here and update how our button looks easily. Not only that, we can also transition between these two states dynamically through the use of the animation properties down here. No extra code or tweening libraries are needed, it's just built straight into UI Toolkit. So for instance, let's say I want to transition the scale of my buttons here. Down here in the animation section, we'll just add a property for scale, set the duration to around 0.25 seconds, and just like that, we now have a state transition between our buttons. The only thing
You
this
got
really cool
kicked
feature is
out
when it
real
comes to big selling points
fast.
for me. Okay, so our initial menu here is just about ready to go. All we need to do now is get it working in game by adding a UI document object and assigning our XML file. It looks a little larger than
I'm debating whether or not just switching over and playing like mindless games for the day. The only problem with that is I don't even know what I'd play. I play some Hearthstone. S new demo? What? S new demo? What's S new demo? I don't play. I don't know who that is. Is it this one? Is it a racing game? Oh, I can't play his game. I don't have money. He's the guy behind Jellycar, though, right? I'm not much of a demo person. Give me 1 second here. Excuse me. I'm thinking games that I own. Five. Here we go. Yeah, I'm thinking games I own. All right, give me a second here. I'm just gonna. Man, It Takes Two is a good game. I could play this drift game, but I don't actually think I want to. My friend did the environment for this game. Unfortunately, he passed away before it was released. Yeah. Shit happens. Is this the game I think it is, store page? Yeah, it is the game I thought it was. I could play a little bit of this. This is a family-friendly game. I don't remember what this game is or why it's installed. I don't even remember installing this game. Why do I have this? Oh, I remember this is a Zelda-like 4-player game. It's actually a pretty good game. Rogue Legacy. I don't remember what Rogue Legacy is. Mm. Right. Sheep lad? What? Sheep lad? I don't think I follow. Look at that. RPG Maker XP. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it's like a Zelda game. Like a top-down old school Zelda game. It's actually really good. It's very it's very much so a controller game though. Yeah, I had it in high school as well. Fairly certain it was XP in high school. I think MV or VX are the newer ones. I don't actually remember. Apparently, it's not even. Oh no, there we go. It launched. All right, let's go to Twitch and we're gonna change some stuff here. I'm gonna say. I'm sick of playing games today. remove ourselves from there, and then this one. What's this game again? This is Rogue Heroes. Yeah. We're just gonna do normal. Sure. Don't forget, it's Zelda. Break all the pots. Destroy the pots. The pots are there to be destroyed. Apparently, I'm fucking terrible. Interesting. I don't know if I have gems. But let's go find something to kill. Oh wait, I don't think I hit done. Oh yeah, there's a stamina thing in this. Come back here, squirrel. I want to kill you. Bad squirrel. Running away from my sword. You're supposed to want to die. Die in the power of me. Great and powerful me. Oops. Oh my god. This is actually difficult. you, bitch. Eat shit and die, motherfucker. Yeah, I have COVID. I has the Ronas. Ooh, okay. I wanted to work on my game today, but I can't concentrate on it. I'm trying. It's not working. Stop having that. I hear it's bad for your health. We'll be here. Sounds good. I'm gonna keep trying, and I'm probably gonna be failing for a bit here. What? There we go. My current state in this game is like my entire state of being at the moment. Which is like trying to figure out how you're gonna make it through the day. Glucose. Have you beaten this game before? No, this is my first time. This is my second time playing it, but like the first time I played it with some buddies on 3 or 4 player mode, and we didn't beat the first dungeon. We went until we died. We started really late, so we didn't play for very long. Yeah. This is a new save. We never got out of this dungeon. Oh. Yay. I don't know what that is, but it's a thing. Oh, those are some gems. I like gems. I want to spend all my money right now, though. That's a whole heck of a lot of hate right there. This is the floor of hate. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do here. Ow. I shouldn't have done that. Mistakes have been made here. We're gonna pretend that I didn't make us stupid. Oh god. No! Fuck! Oh shit. Is there a way to heal? Oh god. Oh, I'm totally gonna die here. What am I supposed to do? Well, I figured out what I was supposed to do. I think I just go back to that same spot, right? thought that he was trying to sell me something at some point. What is it? Build. Hmm. I don't know what I just said no to. What? He took all of my stuff. That piece of shit. Oh, interesting. That's not what I meant to do. Want that. Want to do that. That. What? Fuck you. Isn't that the way I came in? Oh, key. Oh, okay, I see. I feel like this won't work, but I want to try it anyways. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Let's go talk to the flasher. Don't do that, it's bad for your health. I realize that you guys might not have known that, but I had to fall into that trap to make you guys aware that that trap existed. It's totally not because I didn't realize there was a trap there. God damn it. Ooh, 4-2. $400. Holy shit. Oh, hey, I got enough gems. Oh, that was not what I was expecting. Thank you, rat. Or mouse, or whatever the fuck you are. I gotta say, I don't like that you can move off of the grid so easily. Hmm. I was not expecting that. Would have been nice if I didn't change directions there. Does that say a glass hook shot? Cool. I don't know why I bother reporting these guys because Twitch is never going to do anything about it. I do something wrong here. If I go to here. Oh, I think you need. I don't have the ability to brew. Great. Oh, thank God. Health. What? Oh, fucking exhaustion. I don't know how I'm progressing when everything when there's no, like, I'm not skilling up at all. Oh, cool. Dope. Wait, so... Where the fuck did I put that? Did I put it here? I feel like I did here. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Figured it out. Ooh, there's a new person with a doggo. Yeah, wait, you can pet the dog. Yay, doggy pets. Opens a general store allowing you to purchase items. Goddess's shrine. What this? The items seem important. Oh wait. Nope. Imagine. Oh, we can buy bottles here. Hmm. All right, let's see. See about getting some more health. No more healthies. That's okay. What we'll do is we'll go along and make the we're gonna eventually go and beat that thing by getting all of the give up all of your gems. What the fuck is going on here? Oh god, oh god. Get away from me. Horrible. Horrible piece of shit. I might have made a mistake there. You can't build more homes because I didn't do well enough in the dungeon. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Oh god. Was that a mimic? Wait. I've destroyed everything in here. Where do I get the key from? Did I already pick up the key? Oh, I did. Ooh, a boomerang. There you go. Well, I feel like the answer is yes. Oh. Interesting. I feel like I walked right into that one. Yeah, I got the Ronas, and I honestly I can't concentrate well enough to like do any work on Truck-kun today. How are you doing today, Chrono? Oh yeah, no, I was watching that yesterday. Moving in dots. Physics so far, nice. I was kind of more curious about like, oh, interesting. Oh, dope. How are you finding dots, by the way? I kind of like it, but it's a bit much at times. Yeah. It's kind of where I'm at with dots too. There's parts of it that I think are really good and parts of it that are not so good. can have my player input. I like that the system runs all the time, so you can just have the player input go all the time and just call everything with the player tag and move the component. Was thinking of trying to switch player tag and take over other ships. You want to try and avoid that. But if it's not happening all the time, it wouldn't be too big of a problem, right? So I don't know, it's kind of a hard decision. Like, because anytime you're doing modifications like that, you're editing the you're making changes to the fuck, what's it called? The big state thing, right? And you want to avoid doing that whenever possible, right? Yeah. That sounds like it's going to be difficult to manage. If I'm being honest, it sounds like it's going to be a pain in the ass to manage. Because it goes from being unique to not unique for a brief second. Gotta keep that in mind. Because you can't have a system where the user loses control for permanent time like that. I think, like, in a situation like that, it might be more worth it to have, like, an entity, like, reference, right? And then you change the entity reference. Maybe. Actually, I don't even know. That might not be the right way to do it either. That's a hard one. It's definitely going to be interesting. I look forward to taking a look at it. I'm sure you're going to do something cool with it. Give me a sec. I did this wrong. I have to put this back. What? What do you mean throw? Okay. Ugh. feeling restless. Just so very restless. Yeah. See if I can light this fucker up. It didn't light up, but it gave me a chest. Ugh. Yeah. Lord, too. I think after I die, I'm probably going to have a round of Hearthstone. I mean, the new game mode that system thing that came out in Battlegrounds was kind of interesting. Since I'm sick and I can't do anything, I'll probably just play some. Just gonna be playing games all day. I think this is like the most games I've played in forever. I haven't played so many games. Man, I really don't play video games very often. I probably should play more video games, but it's so hard to find games that I enjoy. Do you remember Ask a Ninja? Yes, I think so. If you're still there, Mr. Manadono. I think I remember it.
Careful. I've heard there might be hostile life forms around here.
Ooh, I haven't played this guy yet. Sure. Let's do this. What are our options here? I didn't even check to see if mechs were in the game. Yeah, they are. Okay. Oh, wow. What's this? Give battle cruiser start of combat, deal 2 damage to the highest minion. Ooh. Oh, I can get behind that.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Is this going to be like a constant thing?
Have a good battle, friend. I've got some fresh recruits for
Look
you.
at that. Give your battle cruiser +5 attack. Sure.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
It's a mech. Is it just me or is it constantly giving me? I've always got 7 right now. Is it 7? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I've always got 7. Always got 7 and stuff and things.
Have you ever met the League of Explorers? Nice folks. Great hats.
Oh, hell yeah.
Going out there.
Look at that.
I specialize in elven mech relations.
Whenever you're give your battle cruiser whenever this is. What's this one? Wait. Whenever give your battle cruiser whenever this attacks, give +2 to another minion. I'm gonna try that. The battle cruiser is all about just getting as much fucking damage as possible on it, apparently. I need to get that that magnetic on it though.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Not gonna lie, I don't entirely understand
Some minions
what's
in
going on with it right now. The battle cruiser is very heavy on. Yeah, that's weird. Battle cruiser upgrades. All the cruiser upgrades. Rawr. I don't know how I feel about them adding StarCraft people to this game.
nice workout.
Something about it feels weird.
Pressure.
Well, now I know that the battle cruiser needs maximum. It needs health. Health is its biggest downfall. Yeah, it needs there's no good way to constantly buff it for health right now.
I think you can win this thing.
Ugh. Damn. Well, I was kind of hoping that I'd. Yeah. I need more minions.
I've got some fresh recruits for you. That's what I would have picked. Great. Let's get some better minions in here.
You might be wondering, why did I skip and go straight to 4? Because 4 has good stuffs.
How do I attract all these minions? 2 words. Funnel cakes.
You know, what I want is there's stuff on tier 5 that I want. The Moonsteel Juggernaut would be great. I'm going against nobody, so I might as well. Ugh. Also, maybe I'll start getting some stuff that gives me fucking health on this guy, because he's got no health.
You can turn this around.
There's the Holo Rover. And the Juggernaut that I really want.
Your minions really pulled their weight. No showing.
Oh, that is perfect. I was right. Hell yeah. Actually, no. Do I even want that? No, but I already froze. Like an idiot. I actually might drop this and pick up this. Yeah, I might just do that. Because now there's a way to give the Juggernaut stuff, so I can go with a different bit of a different build. I'm going to change my build a bit next turn.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
No! You horrible sack of shit. Damn. Oh well.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Put me back together again.
A good tactical choice.
I specialize in elven mech relations.
Maybe I'm not changing up my build too much. We're sticking pretty mechy. Oh.
Have a good battle, friend.
Discover a Naga.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Give your battle cruiser one battle cruiser upgrade you buy each. Oh, cool.
Yeah, let's step up our game. Have a good battle, friend.
An echoing roar on it. Ooh, yeah. Battle cruiser.
Your minions really pulled their weight. That'll do some damage. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Put me back together again.
What's this? This is give a minion 7/7 or give your minions 2/1. Interesting. Okay. Is anybody else at tier 5 yet? No, I'm the only one rolling. Oh, tier 6. Not bad.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Give your battle crucial death. Sure.
That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out. That'll do some damage.
Relations. Wanna see the voodoo I do?
I don't know if playing the battle. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, I should have moved that. I did better than I expected I was going to.
The battle is really raging out there.
Mm. Ugh. Our goal is to make it to at least 4th place.
You know, I think you could win this whole thing.
Oh, my face hurts. Mm.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you. You're good at this. That'll do some damage.
I kind of wonder what happens with this. Do-do.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Ow. Oof, I think this is game. I don't think I'm strong enough for this. Unfortunately. Which means... I wonder... Fuck, I guess I come in 5th. Oh, I didn't. Fuck yeah. Nope.
Really raging out there. That'll do some damage. That'll do some damage.
Oh, fuck, I fucked up. I fucked up real bad. Well, rip. I think that's a game. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Yeah, this was a skill issue.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
The important thing is that I made it to the top 4. Which means that my rank goes up. That's all that I really cared about right now. Can I just claim all of these at once? Is this the same thing twice? Oh, it's Cho'Gall. Cyberpunk legendary skin. Interesting. I think that's the season rewards. It's like everything. I think that's going to be my last season until I start work again. No more battlegrounds after this. Spell. What's this say? Spell tickets. Okay. Interesting. Uh. Ooh. I like that. The rerolls are nice, but I think that's going to be the better one right now.
Hey, my favorite commander is back. Ready to get started?
Oh, they. No. You know what? I'm gonna go for the. Let's go for the ticket. Dragons are in the game. Murlocs aren't though.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Wonder if there's any new dragon builds that are interesting. In a return, give one attack to all minions. Oh, there's that one. Terragosa's kind of garbo, to be honest. At the end of your turn, give your dragons +1 attack and upgrade this. The Nether Dragon would be nice. That's tier 4. Increase your team's max hold. I don't think that's available in duos or singles. Solo. Do. Echoing Roar would be nice.
I think you can win this thing.
We'll figure out what we want here. Oh, it's a Zergling. Unlock tier 2 Zerg costs 1 less. I don't quite pick that up.
I've got some fresh
I'm
recruits.
going a bit too fast.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Let the corruption spread.
Whenever a friendly minion with taunt, whenever a friendly taunt minion is attacked, give it +2 attack. This thing's gonna have so much attack.
You're doing great out there.
I'm gonna have to get more minions though.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Hell yeah.
I've got my permits.
What did I just play against again? I feel like he had something good. Oh, you know what? I should do this. I think next round is the round that I'm supposed to
Have a good battle, friend.
Oh, right, it's not permanent health, right? Yeah. I forgot.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Hell yeah. Oh, they got rid of. Oh no, the poet's still here. Poet's tier 4. Tier 4. Tier 4. Hmm.
You can still make a comeback.
Well, I'm out. Have a good one. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry this week's been such a fucking write-off. I'm looking forward to being back at it next week. I'm so exhausted today. Thanks, man.
Got some fresh
I will do my best. I really wanted to upgrade this, but I'm not going to. Because I want the gold.
Price.
Great! I can bring in more powerful minions now.
No, I should have.
Don't
I should have
I'm rooting for you.
put it on the. Rip. I think I'm gonna call it after this and try and go have some lunch or something.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you stronger.
This is a no-fly zone.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Well, I wonder if there's any new undead. Is the undead that's been removed after you summon a different minion in combat, summon an extra copy of it. That's fucking stupid. Outside of that, is there no new undeads?
You are not out of this yet.
This person does not have the right build.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. That's what I would have picked.
I don't know what I want right now. Wonder if I do this. Oh, end of turn. Let's do that.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Wanna see the voodoo I do?
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, it's a very interesting build.
You're good at this.
Did my guy not get reborn? Am I crazy?
Welcome back. How's it going out there? A good tactical choice. The crystal.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. God damn it.
Hand me the hollow neuron nanocompressor.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh well.
Hand me the hollow neuron nanocompressor.
Let the corruption spread!
Keep up the momentum, friend.
I don't think I make it. I don't think I win this round. Yeah. I think this is game. No. You know what? I don't think this is game. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit surprised.
Your minions really pulled their weight. Time to set this place on fire! I like where you're going with this.
After a dragon, a different. Oh, cool. I don't think I can play it, but it's cool.
Time to set this place on fire!
Give me a moment.
Hand me the hollow neuron nanocompressor. Hand me the hollow neuron nanocompressor. I think you can win this thing.
Holy shit, I made it in the top two. I did not see that
You're
coming.
good at this. bring in more powerful minions now. I like where you're going with this. Keep up the momentum, friend.
No, too much divine shield. I lose. All right, I'm gonna call it there. I'll catch you guys on Monday.